Hello there, and to all who come to this happy place, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Abby, and I upload Disney planning content here on my channel every Sunday and Thursday. If you like that sort of thing, make sure to hit the red subscribe button down below and tap that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future uploads. Today is super exciting because yesterday, Disney Parks blog put out a massive amount of news. I don't know why, it was kind of random. But they released all kinds of details and dates for exciting things, so I wanted to jump on here and make sure I told you all about it. So, I have my phone here with the article, and I'm straight up just going to tell you what happened. I don't know. So, the first thing, and the thing that I saw first, actually, was that Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is opening March 4th, 2020. And I'm extra excited because I'm coincidentally going to be there that day, so that's exciting. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, for those of you that don't know, is the first ever Mickey Mouse attraction. So it's going to be where Great Movie Ride used to be. Rip, Great Movie Ride. But if it's anything like Great Movie Ride, it will be fun for the whole family, no height requirement, stuff like that. And typically if they're putting in a ride where a ride already existed, it's going to be like similar in experience, just it's going to be a completely different theme, obviously. So I'm excited. They have a really big space to work with. Great Movie Ride was long and involved, and like they've got a ton of space back there, so I think it's going to be really cool. The next piece of news that they announced is that the Galactic Star Cruiser Hotel, the Star Wars hotel next to Hollywood Studios, if you don't know what I'm talking about, is going to be opening in 2021. While we don't have an exact date yet, we do have a year, and we didn't even have that before. This is going to be kind of like a cruise on land, if that makes sense, where you're basically going to this resort for 2 nights and all your activities happen within that resort. And then there's also going to be like an entrance to Galaxy's Edge, which is your Spaceport of Call. So whereas if you go on a Disney cruise, you get off at Castaway Cay, here you're gonna get off and go to Galaxy's Edge. So it's going to be a completely immersive experience. I'm really excited to do it. Definitely great for a Star Wars fan. We do not have any pricing details yet. Basically, this is all we have, but it's gonna be really cool. The next announcement that they made is that Remy's Ratatouille Adventure in Epcot in the France Pavilion will be opening in summer of 2020. This is an attraction that is coming to us from Disneyland Paris. It is one of the first trackless rides that they're working on bringing stateside, so that's going to be really cool. They also showed us the ride vehicle, which I will insert a picture of here. But a trackless ride system means that they basically use a bunch of sensors instead of a track like you would have on a roller coaster. And I've seen videos of the Disneyland Paris attraction. I usually try not to spoil things for myself that we don't have, but in the international parks, I never really think about the fact that they could come here. So I've seen Tron, I've seen Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, and it's really cool. So if you're interested in what those rides are like, just look it up on YouTube, that's where I found it. So that attraction, I had heard that it was ahead of schedule, so I'm really excited that it is in fact going to be opening this coming summer. The next thing that they said is that there is a new Mickey Shorts theater going into Hollywood Studios. Now, if I don't know, this is me speculating, I'm pretty sure this is going in where that Star Wars movie was over by Star Tours. I don't know the name of, I don't think the theater had a name. I think it was called Path of the Jedi. I never saw it because I wasn't into Star Wars until recently, and then once you've recently seen the movies, I feel like you don't really need to watch the recap. But anyway, pretty sure that they redid that theater. I could be wrong, but it's also pretty close to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, so it would make sense. It's going to feature Mickey Mouse cartoons with, you know, Goofy, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, all that core Sensational Six type of thing. However, from what I understand, they're going to be new cartoons, so it's not going to be like Steamboat Willie. Not that I love Steamboat Willie, not that there's anything wrong with it, but it's going to be new, like, exclusive cartoons. So that's exciting. The next thing that they announced is one that I'm actually kind of sad about, honestly. I'm not excited. But they didn't say this in so many words, but it looks like Agent P's World Showcase Adventure is leaving in favor of a new DuckTales attraction. Not attraction. Attraction is not the right word. Okay. If you have been to Epcot, then you might have noticed that Agent P's World Showcase Adventure is to your left-hand side when you cross into World Showcase. This is one of my locations for my Disney College program, one of the last ones still standing, so that's fine, it's fine. But, it's basically a scavenger hunt, and there are different missions in different countries. So about half the countries have missions in them, and you use your data pad, or really it's your cell phone and the Play Disney Parks app now. It was not when I worked there because it was a couple years ago. But you get to like do things and solve puzzles and find different things in the countries, and it helps get kids involved in the countries so that the parents can go in and enjoy them without the kids being like, Mom, I'm bored, Dad, I'm bored, because there's some sort of misconception that kids don't like the World Showcase. I don't know. But Agent P, it appears, will be leaving the World Showcase in favor of the DuckTales characters. I know DuckTales is really popular right now, but I haven't seen it, so I can't really comment on the how I feel about that, other than I'm sad that Agent P is leaving. But that's been around, honestly, for a long time. When I was a kid, it was Kim Possible. So I don't know when it switched over to Agent P, but it's been Agent P since before 2016, because that's when I went to Disney and remember Agent P being there. But it's probably time for a theme change, even though I'm not too happy about it. Anyway, there are also 3 new videos coming to the World Showcase. Well, to Epcot. The first one is called Awesome Planet. That's going into the Land Pavilion. Again, if I had to guess, I would say it's probably going in where Circle of Life used to be, on the top floor of the Land Pavilion. If it's not going there, then they have some secret theater that I don't know about in there. So if I had to guess, that's where that's going. And then the Beauty and the Beast sing-along is finally coming to France. I've been waiting for this 4 months, friends. If you have watched my vlogs, then you know Kaylee and I love a good sing-along. So that is coming. And then also Canada, I believe it's called Canada Far and Wide. Yes, in Circle Vision. That's going into the Canada Pavilion, where Canada, oh shoot, what was it called? I don't remember what it was called. Oh, Canada? I don't know. Whatever the old Canada video was. I don't do the old Canada video, and I probably will only do the new one once because Circle Vision makes me sick. If you have motion sickness issues, such as myself, then keep in mind that Circle Vision can be rough. But it'll probably be a one and done thing for me, but it's also cool, so good luck. They also announced that the Space 220 restaurant, which is going in, I believe it's attached to Mission Space. If it's not attached, it's right next to it. That is going to be opening this winter. So I haven't seen anything about making dining reservations for it. Like, it hasn't opened for reservations. It's a table service restaurant. That's pretty much all we know, and it's space themed. I think it's great that they're bringing in another restaurant to Future World, because right now you don't have that many options. You've got Garden Grill and you've got Coral Reef. And that's it until you go into the World Showcase, and, you know, it's good to have options. But the restaurant also just looks really cool, so I'm excited to check that one out. There's another restaurant coming, but it is going to World Showcase. It is a fast casual restaurant called Regal Eagle Smokehouse Craft, Drafts, and Barbecue. That's a mouthful. From the looks of the concept art, this is going to be right outside of the existing quick service in the American Adventure Pavilion. So, not a lot of details on this one other than it's opening this winter, so I guess it's coming soon. The last thing that they announced yesterday is that the Roundup Rodeo Barbecue is opening in 2020. For those of you that don't know, this is a restaurant that they announced is going into Toy Story Land. They have not said whether it's like, they have not said that it is character dining. I personally was hoping it would be character dining, but I feel like they might have mentioned it by now. So it's going to be a sit-down table service restaurant. We don't have a ton of details other than it's going in. And this doesn't say anything that we didn't already know other than it's opening in 2020. So, but that's exciting. I think it'll be really fun to have a Toy Story themed restaurant. I think it's great that they are putting more into Toy Story Land. I hope that they continue to do so for a couple years, because I think Toy Story Land deserves a lot more than just 3 rides. Now, 3 rides in terms of Disneyland's is actually not bad, but like, I love Toy Story, so let's give them a little more. And in case you live under a rock, If you are watching this on Thursday, December 5th, then Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is opening their second attraction, Rise of the Resistance, which is a massive, I think it's like a 30-minute ride experience. I don't know that many details on it because, again, I don't like to spoil things for myself. I like to experience them for the first time, like, in person. So, from what I understand, it's like a mix of many different rides and you, like, move through. I don't know. It's gonna be really awesome, though, and if you're watching this on Thursday, then it's opening today. So, I'm sure the lines are insane. I was there for the opening of Galaxy's Edge, like, the land, with the opening of Smuggler's Run, and that was a ton of fun. And also, it's Walt Disney's birthday. Now, if you are watching this before Thursday, then it opens tomorrow. But, today's actually Wednesday when I'm filming this, and I'm going to be posting a sneak peek link to this video on my Facebook page because I wanted to make sure this video got out there ASAP with all of the new news. But if you want sneak peeks of my videos, then I will sometimes put them on Facebook. I will sometimes put them exclusively in my Facebook group. All of these things are linked in the description down below. So go check those out if you want to see my videos early. On Sunday, I'm going to be posting a Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party vlog. And then Thursday of next week, I think we're getting back into Disney for Dummies. So that's exciting. I'm doing, if you're new here, I'm doing a series on Disney for Dummies, like, you know, basic information on Walt Disney World that you need to know before you plan your next trip. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Tap the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. And the last time I did one of these update videos, it got to like 10,000 views. So if we could do that again, that would be fantastic. Alright, I will talk to you guys again on Sunday with another video. Bye!